You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the June 6th meeting of the LaPorte County Alcoholic Beverage Commission. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Gentlemen, we will call this meeting to order.
Let the record reflect, this is the meeting of the LaPorte County Alcoholic Beverage Board, this 6th day of June at 10 a.m. Are there any remonstrators this morning? Will all persons here to remonstrate, seeking a new permit, requesting a change of location or ownership, or seeking renewal after violation, stand and raise your right hand, please, to be sworn in.
If you're going to speak before the board, please stand and raise your right hand.
Yep. Okay. Do you solemnly swear to affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers that you gave on your application or any testimony you give to any questions asked by the board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Please sit down. Good morning. I am running Board 2 this morning. We'll do that one first. Members of this board are myself, Matt Sikorsky, LaPorte County.
Barry Notstein, Board 1.
Rodney McCormick, LaPorte County.
And Officer Taylor with State Excise Police.
Okay. For Board 2 this morning, all we have are automatic renewals. We have Kroger, Fit 155 Pine Lake Shopping Center in LaPorte, Smutzer's Club Tavern, LLC, 608 Monroe Street, LaPorte, LaPorte Beverages Incorporated, 716 East Lincoln Way, LaPorte, and Monty's LLC, 1004 Lincoln Way, LaPorte, Indiana. I'll take a motion on those renewals.
Motion to approve the renewals.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. That concludes the business for LaPorte, for the Board 2 in LaPorte. Anyone here who is for any of those positions, if you came, thank you for your attendance. And with that, I will have a motion to close Board 2.
So
Close Board 2.
Second.
Thank you. All in the void, say aye.
Aye.
Say aye. Board 2 is closed.
And now, Board 1.
Point of order. Can we approve the minutes for Board 2?
Minutes for Board.
I don't have the minutes.
We can do that at the end, too. If we want to.
Board 2, we can do that.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Yeah. You want to look at it, Ronnie? Okay. A motion to approve the minutes of Board 2.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. End of the minutes.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Okay, now we'll start with Board 1. Most of them are automatic renewals. If you're here, if you hear me announce your name, then it's nice to see you, but you don't really have to be here. Okay, for Board number 1, we got Blue Chip Casino. Do you want the numbers?
No.
Okay, good. Blue Chip Casino in Michigan City. We also have Jim and Andrea for the other place is an automatic renewal. We have that's Jim and Andrea Weekly. Next is renewal would be 204 Barker Ave in Michigan City. It's called the Sports Bar and Grill. Next is the Doligen Corp., which is the Dollar General Store located in Wanatah, Indiana. Next is Tap House and Grill LLC, which is located on the 4th Street of Michigan City. We have Roquero's Restaurant, which is located in Westville, Indiana. Next is Williams Orchard Events LLC in LaPorte. Michigan City Lodge, Michigan City Loyal Order of the Moose Lodge, located on Wellness Road. Farina's Belly Flop, hope she didn't hurt herself, is approved.
Yeah, we have voted.
And that's all of the automatic renewals. We do have 3 transfers, and I'll turn that over to you.
Can we have a motion to approve the automatic renewals?
I'll
Say no worries.
I'll make that motion.
Wait,
All those in favor?
wait,
Wait a
there's a
minute.
note.
Did we have No Worries, Inc.?
Pardon?
No Worries?
I can't hear you.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was,
Knucklehead.
yes,
Sports bar is up.
Forgive me.
yes.
I'll make the motion to approve the renewals.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. RR46411087, Victory City Grill Incorporated. This is a beer, wine, liquor transferred in Kingsford Heights.
Come forward if you're here. Okay.
RR4641265, beer, wine, liquor restaurant transfer, Looking Glass Investments LLC, S Hospitality Series. Good Lord. 1901 Franklin Street, Michigan City, doing business as the Cellar Door. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
State your names for the record, and we'll start with you.
My name is Spencer Herms. And I'm Kyle Hutchison.
I'm Anthony Novak. I'm their limited POA, the attorney that prepared everything.
Thank you. And go ahead and state why we're here today, please.
Yeah, so we are acquiring a bar, previously Harmony, and transferring the liquor license to ourselves from the cellar.
It used to be Harmony Bar, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And now it's going to be called the Cellar Door.
It is, yep.
Have you gentlemen ever owned or operated or worked at a location that sold, served, or offered alcoholic beverages in the previous lifetime?
Worked at. Yeah, I have as well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just being a consumer doesn't count.
Yeah, right.
So you're aware of the laws and rules as far as sales and service of alcoholic beverages, and be aware of sales to intoxicated patrons as well as minors?
Yes.
What kind of establishment is the Cellar Door going to be, please?
Sure. I can take that. So
Sure.
It's going to be basically, it's going to be a bar. Classic stirred cocktails, wine, beer, spirits. There's going to be a wine retail element to it as well. And
Full kitchen.
yeah, food service. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, on the food side, what are we offering? Do we have a menu set yet, or are we still working?
It's not set, but we have a sample
We have a
menu
working
that's done.
sample
We have sandwiches, both hot and cold, fresh cut fries. We have salads, crostinis, different charcuterie plates and stuff like that.
So more or less shareables.
Yeah, kind of like a shareable, like kind of
Kind of gives you
French
that intimate
Italian
atmosphere.
Kind of, yeah, kind of like a French Italian deli kind of thing during the day. You know, come get a sandwich and a salad, and then charcuterie, share plates at night. Yeah.
What about entertainment? Are we doing anything special for entertainment purposes?
I'm not sure. We're open. Like we might have nights where we do small acts and stuff like that for like live music or things of that nature, but. That's kind of to be determined.
Yeah,
but
maybe some events, but small things like.
What's the
Crafts
hours
or
of
whatever.
operation going to be? That's my best question here.
Sure. So I think right now we're starting with closed Monday, open 6 days a week, 11 to 11, Tuesday through Thursday. 11 to 1 Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday, we'll probably have some kind of abridged hours. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with that, but kind of like a shorter day on Sunday.
Like a noon to 8 or
Something like that.
6, noon to 5, yeah, something shorter.
Yeah, maybe like, well,
We might run a different menu.
we'll see if we do
Depends.
brunch or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
if we do like a 10 to 5, or if we just do lunch, we'll do like a 12 to 8 or something like that, but a little bit of a shorter day.
Okay. Thank you for questions, sir.
May I have your titles?
Sure, so we're the co-founders. I'm technically the CEO, he's the COO, but he's going to run the back of the house, and I'm going to run the kitchen. I'm going to run the front of the house, the cocktail wine program. He's going to run the kitchen and the food service side of things.
And then we'll probably both share responsibilities within the office.
Yeah.
Staff management, stuff like that.
So your servers, you already picked servers?
We have not.
No,
Have you done any remodeling in there?
not yet. We haven't closed on the building yet.
When are you looking to open?
We're looking to close July 1st. We have renovations that we're talking about targeting September 1. It's a 60 days to kind of get everything in order.
So are you planning on doing any remodeling?
Yes.
Yes.
So the floor plans would change, that have to come before the board as well?
No, it would just require Officer Trubber to do a final inspection and an updated floor
Okay.
plan.
And we've talked with Officer Trauber, and we have an escrow request ready, assuming it transfers, since they won't be open immediately.
Correct. Yeah, there would be an escrow request that you've already completed.
Yeah.
And then it would be pending final inspection before it would be released for them to be made active. So it would require an inspection by an excise officer.
Okay. And your server, my last question, your servers are you gonna provide any training to them, or are they already gonna be licensed?
We would probably lean towards hiring already licensed candidate, but then definitely want to be reinforcing training and policies within the operation.
All right, thank you. I have no other questions.
What's your management background? How many years have you been running an establishment involved with liquor and that?
Sure. So I haven't ran an establishment with alcohol, but I am a wine salesperson. I've been selling wine on like the distributor and supplier side for 14 years. So, you know, I deal with alcohol, you know, in a sort of different aspect. On the other side of things, on the selling side versus, you know, the buying side of things. So I'm like pretty familiar with, you know, how to interact with the distributors and, you know, the laws and everything like that. And, you know, just a lot of what it entails, you know, familiar with the industry itself.
And then I have a hospitality management degree. I worked in the culinary field for many years. More recently, I was director of software development at a software startup and managed 3 teams of 30 people. So I have a fair amount of managerial experience, not necessarily. I have managerial experience within the back of the house of a restaurant prior, and then more recent running larger teams in software development.
Okay. Just like my point is that establishing a handbook and guidelines for the servers, you know, consequences for not checking IDs and stuff like that, and you have resources available through the ATC as far as getting, you know, make sure you're keeping up with the codes and everything like that. So you have to lean on them, and definitely set up an establishment, because people will always test you.
Mm-hmm.
And if, you know, without being there and having gone through that, you got to make sure you got everything down by the book, so they know.
Absolutely, yeah.
And his number is at the top of the list on your phone book, right?
Right, absolutely.
And I figured it would be.
Always.
That was my only question.
All right, with no other questions or concerns, what is the board's recommendation on this application?
I will make a motion to approve the transfer.
Second.
There's a motion, there's a second. All in favor, state by aye.
Aye.
Congratulations, gentlemen. This will be pending final inspection.
Awesome.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
RR46-21290, beer, wine, liquor, restaurant transfer, Olympia MC Incorporated, doing business as Olympia Lanes, located at 1901 South Woodland Avenue in Michigan City. Please come on up.
Thank you, sir. Do I pass this to you, sir?
Yes, sir. And we will start with the young lady. Please be seated when you have time. State your names for the record with the young lady first.
Denise Georgia Geeks.
Say that last name again.
Georgia Geeks.
Your name, sir?
Nicholas Loxus.
I think I can do that. What is your position at this location? Business?
I am a corporate officer, corporate secretary.
And you're the president, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And why are we here today?
We're seeking a transfer of liquor license for property that's currently city lanes in Michigan City, Indiana. And we're hoping to acquire that property and transfer the liquor license so that we can operate as Olympia Lanes.
Have you previously worked at, owned, or given a location that you've that has served alcoholic beverages in the past?
Yes, sir.
So you have extensive knowledge of rules and regulations as far as sales to minors and intoxicated persons?
Yes, sir.
When did you acquire this property?
We haven't closed yet. We're pending the hearing here today and the approval of a transfer. We would schedule a closing date.
Would this require the license going into escrow or?
No.
Okay. So hypothetically, if it was approved today and then the ATC approves it in a couple of weeks, by the first of the month of July, you would be, okay.
That is the target.
All right. Any questions by the board of this applicant? Is the transfer of ownership, not of location, so.
Are you looking to make any remodeling or?
I would say remodeling would be on a cosmetic end and not necessarily moving walls or changing the actual footprint of that. The remodeling would be more on a cosmetic basis, carpets and changing some panelings to something a little more modern and kind of giving it a refreshed look, but not any change in the actual footprint.
Okay. And then as far as, are you looking to retain most of the staff that's been there, or are you looking to start fresh?
Well, we're looking to retain the staff. Obviously, we'll have to go in and make our own observations on the quality of the staff and make sure we have a fit. You know, we work together well and we have confidence in their ability to make sure that they're serving properly, both on the bar and restaurant side and of course on the bowling side, because it is predominantly a bowling center, you know, and so it has both avenues of that. They do have a decent side food and beverage part of their business though, but our main goal is to beef up the bowling side of it. That's where we've had success in the past with another location that we operate, and that's what we're looking to do here.
Okay.
Do you run the one in Dyer?
No, we actually run the one in Hammond, Indiana, Olympia Lanes in Hammond.
On Kennedy Avenue? Not Kennedy, it's on Holman.
Holman. No. Calumet.
Calumet, sorry.
Yeah. You had me tricked for a minute.
What would be your hours?
The hours would generally be about 10 o'clock in the a.m. Till midnight. We like to keep the hours not too late in the evening just to make sure that we don't entertain anyone.
Yes, that's Friday and Saturday as well, Saturdays?
That would be the target right now, yes, sir.
7 days a week?
7 days a week.
Okay.
I think currently they're closed 1 day a week, but our target would be operating 7 days a week.
I have no further questions.
No more questions?
If there are no other questions and hearing none, what is the board's recommendation of this applicant?
I will make a motion to approve the transfer.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
You are hereby approved. I appreciate your time here this morning.
We appreciate your time and consideration. Thank you, everyone.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
You're across from the hotel.
That's correct.
Calumet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We hope we see you on a friendly basis.
Good answer. All right. With that being said,
You heard from the third one, whether they were going to be here today or?
no, I didn't. If it's something that we have to hear, and all the board members are aware of this location, Victory City Grill, RR 46411087. It's located at State Road 6 and 35 in Kingsford Heights.
It's a bowling alley also.
It's a bowling alley. Okay. They aren't present, but I guess from previous discussion, they were having an issue with some septic or something that's outside the purview of really this board, but for the reason of transfer, it would be a transfer of ownership, not of location. So they were changing from.
Do they have time? Can we table this to the next meeting? Will that be, or do we have to get something through?
I think,
My understanding is that today was the last one that they needed to have. Again, we go into this aspect for the board's edification is, if we approved it, and obviously they have this, whatever issue is not remaining to allow them to be open, they would have to file an escrow request, be placed into escrow until the septic issue, the health department, and the ATC does their final inspection to approve them. So by no means by us voting today would negate or hold back any furtherance of what they're doing construction-wise or anything else like that. I'm just fearful that if we don't address this, that it may cause an issue, possible issue where they would end up losing said permit and they'd have to reapply, and then that would even push them back even further than what's going forth right now.
It's been in operation for years, probably 20 years at least.
Well, I move to approve.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so it will be approved, one member present, with no other items for discussion except that your regular excise officer will be back next month and you will be happy to see her. I will make a motion to adjourn.
Point of order.
Oh, we didn't do minutes.
Yes, sir. I move to approve the minutes from last month's meeting.
I will second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We're hereby approved this last month's minutes. I appreciate that.
Yes.
I really do. All right, with that being said, I make a motion for us to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are hereby adjourned. Thank you, gentlemen, so much.